What up, what up, what up, everybody? It's your boy Camarray, and I'm super excited to be here with you guys tonight, Friday night. We've got an incredible show. Of course, if you guys have been listening to the news and watching on your social media, we lost a giant today, but I want to celebrate his life versus looking at all of the downfalls and the death and all of that. So I want to celebrate DMX today. So I want to keep this thing uplifted, just like he was. He kept us bouncing, he kept us grooving, and so that's what we want to do with this show tonight, in honor of DMX, Earl Simmons, Darkman X, the legend, the icon, everything that he was to us. We want to shine that back, and just be a light on tonight. So with that being said, before we get started, I have to invite you guys to please subscribe to our channel. Make sure you also hit the thumbs up. I know you're gonna love tonight's episode, as well as drop down in the comments. And for tonight, man, just share your favorite DMX memories, your favorite DMX songs, your favorite DMX movies, whatever it happens to be. We want to just shed some light and some love back to the man, you know, Darkman X, DMX. All right, DMX represent. You know what I'm saying? It might slip out a couple of times tonight. Y'all know, y'all will hear how much of a fan I am and was and all of that back in the day. So DMX represent. You know what I'm saying? We might have to, you know, let it happen. All right, now I always take a sip of the night, and tonight I'm going to take a sip. We've got our red ghetto cup back from last night. Okay, we are doing this again in honor of DMX. I want everybody that is watching my show tonight, please get yourself something to sip on, even if you have to put pause to this video. Get you something to sip on, man. We sipping, we are representing, we are remembering all of that good stuff. DMX. All right, so lift your glasses up to it, down to it. For those that don't do it, we taking a shot. We living. This is shouts out to DMX. Let's go. Yes, sir. All right. DMX, born Earl Simmons, is a legendary chart-topping hip-hop artist whose life has been a roller coaster ride. Born in Mount Vernon and raised in Yonkers, New York, DMX came from a father who was absent and a mother that didn't know how to show him love, which pushed young Earl into the streets where he became notorious for robbery. He also gravitated to music, becoming a beatboxer for a close friend. Later down the road, he met brothers D and Y and formed the Rough Riders. After two failed singles, DMX paired with Dame Grease to produce his first breakout single, Get At Me Dog. I know y'all all remember where y'all were when y'all heard Get At Me Dog. I can speak for myself. I was with my good friend Max Greer. Shout out to Max Greer. Our mothers was like best friends, and we used to always like record music on cassettes, like little mixtapes that we would listen to later. We would record from the radio, and then we would have that music, you know, to go back and listen to. And I just remember when I heard Get At Me Dog, I was like, who is this? Like, the energy was so raw. And keep in mind, I'm from Portland, Oregon, okay? So we not used to no hoods and shootouts, and you know what I'm saying? We not used to all of that. But the feeling that song gave me as a little 10, 11-year-old was like, whoa, like this, it was just so crazy because I had never heard anything like it. And I didn't really grow up on hip hop. I was more of an R&B kid. My parents were more into R&B. And so like I heard, you know, little hip hop. I was a big Bad Boy fan at the time. So 96, 97. But by the time 98 came, it was like there was this new wave of energy, and DMX brought that energy, man. And so I just remember us going crazy in his bedroom. And I remember he actually bought the It's Dark and Hell is Hot, the first CD. And I remember we were in his room and we listened from start to finish, and it was like, yo, this guy is crazy. Not knowing all of what he would bring us, you know, years and years later, but the energy from Get At Me Dog definitely set the tone for what I began to become a fan of for DMX. Now, if y'all don't remember, I'm gonna take y'all back. We're gonna rewind back to May of 1998 when It's Dark and Hell Is Hot was first released. It debuted at #1 on Billboard charts, selling 251,000 copies. Okay, now I know I was in the number. I was one of those first week numbers. Like I said, me and Max, we both bought the album, but we played his first. We unwrapped his first because I was trying to keep mine, you know what I'm saying, on the low, because my mama didn't really like me listening to hip hop music like that back then. Y'all remember Circuit City? Y'all remember going to the, because I remember everybody else's CDs, Sam Goody, everybody, Target, everybody's CDs used to be high as hell. But then Circuit City used to bless y'all with them $9.99, $10.99, $11.99 first week CDs, huh? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Circuit City? All right, that's a whole nother story for another day. But 251,000 copies in its first week. I want y'all to drop down in the comments and let me know what were some of y'all favorite songs, favorite singles from that album. If you guys don't remember, he had the Rough Riders anthem with the stop, drop, shut them down, open up, shut first. We had them like, no, now they're like, oh, wow, baby, that's how Rough Riders roll. I remember watching like all of like the BET specials, and like I used to have the ad libs down, like stop, drop, fan, okay? And then he had, what type of games to play and play with, how's it going down? If it's on, so it's gone, and I got to know now. If you with me or nut, is you with me or what? Honey, gonna give me a nut, so honey wanna give me the bud, what? I remember Faith Evans in the, oh my God, Faith Evans on the, all I want is you. 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 Oh man, so many hit records from just the first album. I want y'all to drop down in the comments though. Let me know some of y'all favorite songs from It's Dark and Hell Is Hot. Now, It's Dark and Hell Is Hot came out in May of 98. 7 months later, a short 7 months later, he dropped in December 1998 his second album, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. He sold 670,000 copies his first week of release. That was, back then, that was like no hip-hop artist was doing them kind of numbers. So even before Jay-Z and Lil Wayne were doing like major numbers first week, DMX was like the first one, and then to have, he was the first and I believe the only artist, hip-hop artist, to have 2 albums debut at #1 in the same year. Y'all drop down in the comments and correct me if he does not still hold that record, but if not, he did it before anybody else, okay? He was the first one. Do y'all remember the first time y'all heard, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up, hey yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up, hey yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up, get me back on my feet so I can tear shit up. What? Oh my God, that was such an incredible record. I remember, again, being just young and being like, oh my God, this guy is like dropping all these songs back to back and I'm falling in love with all of them. And I just remember connecting with him and just being like, wow, this dude is like, again, I'm from Portland, Oregon, so I'm like, and this is my first real kind of hip hop experience outside of the Bad Boy experience, but this was just something new and it was fresh. So I remember just loving everything that he did. By this time, it's late 99, and he pairs with Jay-Z to go on a Hard Knock Life tour. Now, if y'all have never seen DMX live, it was like electrifying. I remember seeing, even on MTV, what was their new MTV News, like their little excerpt. I remember his first couple of shows, he opened, and throughout the show, I should say, he did his prayer. And take a look. I have a little clip I want to show y'all. Take a listen.
Father God, I am just learning how to pray. Bear with me. First, I thank you for the life of everyone that's here with me. Then I thank you for the love you give me. Why? I don't know. I don't deserve it, and it hurts inside. Many a nights I cried, called your name out loud, but didn't call you when I was doing good, too proud. And still you gave me love. I wasn't used to that. Because most of the people that gave me love ended up taking it back. It's something new to me, so I'm begging you for time to adjust. Let me make it there. I will be one you can trust. What I stand for, I put my life on. I do.
Woo! Yeah, so it was interesting. I remember feeling like a little bit conflicted because I'm like, dang, I really like this new hip hop guy, and now he's out here praying. Like, it was like something unordinary, and it was just like, wow, he's different. He's got, you know, a real connection with God. He's not afraid to show it. But then he's on stage ripping "Get At Me, Dog" and the Rough Rider anthem and all of that, and it's just like, okay, this is different, but I kind of like it a little more. You know, because that connected with me. I was a church boy. I was, you know, that's what I was given back then. So DMX definitely just connected with that inner me. I can only speak for myself, and I know you guys all have DMX stories that y'all can share. Please drop down in the comments and let us know how you guys feel. But yeah, DMX connected, and his performance was electrifying. You knew if he had on that Rough Rider t-shirt, or if he came out of that Rough Rider t-shirt and he was just bare chest, he was going to go in. Okay, all right, so that's 1999. In December of 1999, he drops his third album, and then there was X. Now, at this time, it's like the height of DMX's career. He's been out for a little over a year. He's been just single after single after single, hit after hit. I believe at some point in that era, he also released Belly with Nas. He was in that feature film directed by the legendary Hype Williams. And I just remember like all of the different cool lighting and how charismatic he was and how he made his character really come to life. I remember all of that. But anyway, we're going to come back to his acting. But and then there was X. I think one of my favorite DMX songs was "What's My Name." Okay, it was after he kind of, okay, so he gave us "Get At Me, Dog," and then he kind of went on a different path musically, which was still dope, don't get me wrong, but with Rough Riders anthem and "How's It Going Down," which was a slower song, "Slipping I'm Falling," it came, you know, and that was, you know, a different vibe, a little bit more cool, a little more chill, a little more laid back. And so for him to come out with "What's My Name," and it brought us back to what we knew X for. It was this high energy. It was him talking his shit. Like, it was like, oh, what's my name? DMX, and I'll be the best and you see the best. Ride or die, which I really want. Which I really want. LD, as if you want it, we gotta play it, get it, play it, we win it. All you gotta do is say it, baby. What? Oh my gosh, I remember that so heavy. DMX was like, "What's My Name" was like my, and then the video with the lighting and the him being down there with, I remember that red leather outfit, and everybody's just on the sides going crazy. Man, what a visual, what a time to be alive. Kids of today don't understand. Oh my God, I gotta take a drink for that one. Shouts out to DMX and "What's My Name." That was my favorite song. But then you gotta, you can't forget "Party Up." You know what I'm saying? That was one of those songs where it was like, okay, DMX is like here officially, because that song you literally heard everywhere. And even still to this day, like you hear that song in the club, you have no choice but to go up, right? Like it's anthemic, I think is the technical word, y'all. I've been drinking a little bit, so anthemic might not be the right word, but y'all gonna go with me. It's a big anthem. And I remember even at one point, my mom, who was not, like I said, was not a hip hop fan at all, but like she would even catch some of the little lyrics like, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like it was at that point, it was just like, wow, this man has taken over. Like even the parents and the grandparents is, quoting DMX lyrics. But I mean, that song, like I said, was just so huge, and even to this day, y'all gonna lose my mind. Up in here, 1, 2, meet me outside. Up, meet me outside. Hey, meet me outside. Like that is just so. It's such the culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't help but dance and groove to party up. I mean, come on. The DMX challenge showed back, what was that? I don't know if that was 2019, 2020? But I would say DMX most, I guess you can say relevant songs even to this day. I don't even know what the technical song is. It called What These Bitches Want From a Nigga? Like, what is it? Yeah, it is. That is what it's called. I really didn't realize that's what it's called until like a couple days ago. But that song featuring Cisco was like, back in my day, even up to today, was just like one of those classic. Shout out to Nokio from Drew Hill, who also produced the song, and Cisco on the hook. But what even just want from me, really want. What people just want from me, really want. Feeling to keep you up on it, bling blinging. Hey, so there was Brenda, Letitia, y'all come on, and Felice, and Inez and Delisha, Dawn, LaShawn. Like, if your name wasn't called in that song, I know y'all felt like real crunchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, uber crunchy, because he named literally everybody. Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Delisha. Like, that was like, I mean, he made a whole 16 like bars, like a whole verse off of just spitting off females' names like that. Who did that? Nobody. Classic moment, man. And so many DMX memories. I hope I'm not taking them all from y'all, but it's so many that I have from his music, and then again his movies, starring alongside the great, wonderful Aaliyah in Romeo Must Die, Exit Wounds. I mentioned Belly. Like all of these movies that he was able to do and really step away from what he was known for as what he was doing before he got in the game, what he did musically. He was able to really clear all of that and just become a great actor. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was trying to rap and just being a rapper in these movies. He was real characters, bringing these characters to life. And man, I loved everything that X did. Of course, his next album had Everything's Gonna Be Okay. Like, so many hit songs. He gave us 8 wonderful studio albums. He was actually working on a 9th studio album before his untimely death, which I remember I saw him on an interview, Drink Champs with Noriega. He said that he had some incredible, and I'm hoping we still get to hear this album, but features from Usher and Lil Wayne and Bono and Pop Smoke, and just a lot of incredible features that he was able to pull off. So hopefully, I'm sure once this 9th album comes out, it'll be probably the biggest thing since sliced bread, because we all are going to be, you know, missing him and just thinking about his incredible legacy that he's left behind at this point. And I just really can't wait to hear the new music. I hope and fingers crossed that we do get to hear the new music from DMX, because man, what an incredible artist he was. An incredible person. He made you want to be better. Like, you know, we saw all of his struggles, but it was like through it all, he gave honor and praise and glory to God. And it was just like an incredible ride to watch. And he was very loyal. I remember he also did an interview. I don't remember with who, but the interviewer asked, would you rather have respect or loyalty? And he said, if you have respect, the loyalty is already there. And I was just like, wow, that's a deep part. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think about it. He just had a way of saying different things in his rhymes and his interviews that just really made you think. You know what I mean? So, shouts out to DMX, man. I, as a fan, I love DMX. I hope that his journey through life and through music touched and touches even more of the world, man, because he really had a special gift. And, you know, it's unfortunate how he went out. But like I said, tonight we are celebrating him here at the Report. We will not go out sad. We will not go out, you know what I'm saying, tired and through and delayed. We are going to celebrate this man, his legacy, his music, everything that he gave to the world. DMX, we love you, we appreciate you, and we turn up to everything that you've done, my guy. Like, you gave us a huge part of our childhood memories, man. So shouts out to DMX, prayers out to his family and his close friends, his label mates, everybody, Swiss Beats, the Rough Riders, everybody, Eve, the Locks, everybody, Drag On, wow, just everyone that's impacted and you know, going to be feeling this a lot worse than us, you know, kind of looking on as fans. All right. Well, that is the Report. Before I get out of here, I have to ask you guys, please, one more time, if you have not, please subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the like button, as well as drop down in the comments. These comments better be lit, because I know there are so many different DMX memories and songs that you guys have to share. All right. With that being said, I am your boy Camarray. I love you guys so much for watching. RIP to DMX, and I will talk to y'all later. All right. Peace.